There is a brand new tool available in the Albuquerque area for tracking the housing market. This comes to us from Southwest MLS, which is the multiple listing service that services central New Mexico, basically the four counties and Edgewood in the Albuquerque area. What this dashboard has, and I'll put a link to this in the somewhere here, wherever you're watching this, there'll be a link to this so you can check it out. It's on our website. And I did a summary of what we're looking at over here. If you're a real estate professional, you can get this from Flex. There's a login there. You can get to this page as well as a deeper dive, more granular information, actually really granular information, a lot of other metrics. This one gives us these, what is it, 7, 8 different metrics, median sale price, close sale, days on market. I'm not going to get into that right now because that's really not the point of this video. The point of the video is just to explain this and how to use it. So in this case, we're looking at June 2025, and you can switch to different months in this case. However, we can also select a weekly view. We can select a year-to-date view. In this case, it'll be the first 6 months of the year because we're in July right now. So this would be through June 2025. And we're comparing the first 6 months of 25 to the first 6 months, first 6 months of 25 to the first 6 months of 26 in this case. I'm going to go back to monthly right now just because it gives us the full view. So that's available. The other thing we're looking at is a comparison to, in this case, when we're looking at monthly, we're looking at the previous month and the previous year, same month. So in this case, median sale price is up 4.6% from 1 year ago and up 3.3% from May. Now you can see there was a big jump there, and that's what this chart does for us. It gives us the ebb and flow of whatever number we're looking at and how it's changed over time. All right, up to the top here. We've got property type selector. We can say we want to just look at the detached single family homes, or we can look at both detached and attached, like condos and townhomes. Or we can say, you know what, I just want to look at the attached properties. I can look at manufactured, I include that in our mix, or just look at manufactured and land. You get the point, right? So you can select different property types. The default is for detached, which is by far the largest piece of our market for sure. We can also look at different areas, and we can get pretty granular on this. We can select county, we can select city. By default, the 67 MLS areas as defined by the multiple listing service, Southwest MLS, are selected by default. That is the service area for the Southwest MLS. And that's basically the greater Albuquerque area, all the way out to Edgewood and Moriarty in the east, all the way to basically the Rio Porco in the west, all the way south to Belen, all the way north to Algodones. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. It doesn't necessarily follow the four counties, but it's close. So we can select that so you can, dial into that. Let's say if we want to look at, let's look at far northeast heights, right? So I'm going to click that. So now we're just looking at the MLS defined area as the far northeast heights. Median sale price 478 in that case. Well, what I can also do is get down to zip code level. Speaking of far northeast heights, let's look at 87111. Now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to select all, but I'm just going to select ever popular 87111 and see what happened there. So in that zip code, also for far northeast heights, 500,000 was the median sale price for that. That's just a summary. You can dig into this and play around with it and look at different areas and get a feel for what's happening in the market. Again, it's on our website. You can click into it in the link wherever I put it on this video that you're watching. You can check it out. It's Tego Venturi with the Venturi Realty Group of Real Broker. If you got any questions about real estate in the Albuquerque market, you can reach out to us at 505-448-8888. Take care.